What's going on, YouTube? So here today I have the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and we're going to get into a little bit of gaming on here. So first off, we'll go over some specs. We have a 6.2 inch 1440 by 2960 display with a PPI of 524. We are rocking 4 gigs of RAM on Adreno 540 GPU, Snapdragon 835 CPU. So this is a very high-end flagship phone, and by all intents and purposes, it should have amazing gaming performance. So we will get right into it here and start with our gaming review. So I do want to point out that the S8 Plus as well as the regular S8 both come with Game Launcher. And what this is it's a tool for saving battery power, muting the game when you open it up, or to stop the alerts during game. So I have it set to high performance as always. This thing gets insanely good battery life, so I'm not too worried about that. So we will start with Asphalt Extreme as always and get right into some gaming here. So first off, it's a very large display, and this game actually automatically scales to the display of the S8 Plus. So we will start off here and find a race to do right off the bat and show you how well this performs. So I am rocking full resolution and max specifications for this game. So it is I'm trying to push the phone itself to the limit. So we'll start off here and show you what this does. So overall, it's looking pretty nice and crystal clear. It runs very smoothly on this phone, so that's always nice. And I keep crashing. It's kind of hard to play behind the camera, but you guys get the idea. It's a very quick running phone, and the graphics performance is just on point. So with the 4 gigs of RAM and the newest Adreno 540 GPU, especially with that Snapdragon 835, this thing is a beast. And it doesn't really get that hot like you would think. It tends to stay nice and cool, and I haven't seen any drop frames or any lag when playing games so far. So next thing I want to point out is the game tools. So the game tools have been moved to our on-screen navigation bar. So we have the full screen option here, no alerts during game, hard press button lock, so you can lock it so that when you hard press on that, it's not going to take you home, and an edge touch lock, so it keeps your edge screen from pulling out while you're in a vertical game. So there are several options in settings for this. You can screenshot record, screen touch lock, and it's just overall a very useful feature, and it comes in handy when you're playing games. So we will move on to our next game here, and as always we will do TrueSkate next, and this seems to run pretty well. There, I have had a few force closes on this game, but overall it's rather good performance. And like I said in my S7 Edge video, this is a hard game to play on Edge devices because of the Edge screen. If you're touching the Edge screen while you're playing this game, it's not going to recognize your touches exactly on the game itself. so it just screws up your play, but it runs very smooth, and I haven't had any problems playing this game on the S8 Plus, except for touch recognition. If I'm holding onto the edge like this, sometimes it doesn't exactly register my touches. So, and of course I'm playing behind the camera, so it's not always going to be easy to keep playing it behind the camera. But now we will open up Need for Speed Most Wanted and show you how this runs on here. And this is a very graphics intensive game, and it also runs very well on this phone. I do have it in scaling mode, otherwise we'd be seeing black bars on the side like I showed in my real world speed test video between this and the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. So we will pick a race here and show you guys the performance. So overall, I'm really impressed with this phone and how it doesn't heat up when you're playing games, which is just awesome. The only game I have had it heat up on is Gigabit Off-Road with the max settings enabled, fog enabled and everything. It seems to run pretty hard, but that's a very graphics intensive game. So as you can see, it runs very well, very smoothly, and it's the graphics are just on point for these kind of games. And this is definitely a true gamer's phone. So if you want the best performance for gaming, go for the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus. It's much more immersive on the S8 Plus due to the extra screen real estate, but that's just a matter of personal preference. This is a large device, and you kind of do have to have large hands to deal with this device. So overall, I'm very impressed with the gaming performance, and this phone just flies. So this has been gaming on the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Is it any good? And I have to say, absolutely. I'm extremely impressed with the performance of this phone. It doesn't heat up at all. It doesn't get warm. We'll just go through and show you our CPU Z temperature going on here, and let you see that it doesn't get warm at all. So it's not like the S7 Edge where we were getting up in the 47-48 degrees Celsius range after playing for a few minutes. This is a solid device and it stays cool all the time, and the battery life is impeccable. You'll have no problem playing games for 5-6 hours at a time before you have to recharge. So this has been gaming on the Galaxy S8 Plus. Is it any good? The answer is absolutely. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.